Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. We are about to go
There
deep
must
diving
be a
again.
way through the door.
Yeah,
My ancestor will find it in the water.
it's what I'm gonna do. It's what I'm
Of
gonna do.
course, your
Relax.
munificence.
So anyway,
Of course.
as you can see, our objective is down there. So, thanks to the fact that we have this new underwater apparatus, we can dive on down.
Seems like a hot spring.
Or somebody peed.
Look at that thing. It's huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, magma. No wonder it's so warm. That's not at all upsetting. I don't imagine I want to go too deep because that could get me killed. Let's find out. Does she start to complain about the heat? Or do we just keep descending until all of a sudden we're on fire? Oh, it just pushes us back up.
There. Maybe a way in.
So it actually wasn't even letting us, like, make it all the way down. Okay.
Yeah. This could get me inside.
Sorry, guys, I was answering a message. I'm taking my ma out to a movie this weekend. We're gonna go see The Northman. Come on, go up.
Okay. Looks like this tunnel leads deeper into the structure.
Okay, let's not get sucked into a turbine, okay? Oh, that was close.
There's gotta be a way to start that turbine around here somewhere. Stop the turbine. Good.
Stopped a turbine. Keep going, Aloy. Oh, she's stuck. Let's not get chopped up. That would be the end of the day. Okay, but I want to see if there's anything up here. No? Okay. Aha!
Okay. I'm inside, but how do I let the coin in? It looks like an exercise room.
Yep. Alright, hold on. How come I want to see what's through that door? Oh, it won't let me through. What the hell is going on? That was weird. Alright, well. In other words, no, I don't want to go through there.
Here I am again. Hiding in the gym. Writing to stay sane in this crazy place. I can't believe Grigori's dead. Our so-called spiritual leader was fine yesterday, and then suddenly passed away in his sleep, and no one will talk to me about it. They treat me like a child, whispering behind my back, as if I can't cope with death, even after the end of the world.
Okay. What's in here?
The living area. It's pretty big, too.
What about here?
There's nothing normal about a scientist, his daughter, a guru, and well, let's face it, a harem living through the end times in a trillionaire's underground survival bunker. But now that Grigori's gone, I'm worried things will get even weirder. He helped keep Ted stable for a couple of years, sort of. Without him, who knows? And we don't even understand what happened to him.
Girl's right. Nothing normal about Ted.
Nope. Ted's a weirdo. Text log. Data corruption severe. Did I tell Ted what he needed to hear or only what he wanted to hear? Did I want to lead him to salvation or was I simply seeking my own? I invited him to consider his being in a universe bereft of the trappings of techno-nihilism. But did he instead annihilate his own past along with the rest of the world? Oh God, what have I done? I don't know, Grigori, what have you done? Hold on, guys, gotta answer a text real quick. Okay. Good to see that the medicinal berries, you know, are still good. Even though they've been down here for hundreds, if not thousands of years.
I know everyone's reeling after Grigori's untimely demise. He was a deeply spiritual man who wasn't afraid to rip back the curtain and gaze where few men dare. I've asked Dr. Sumtow to, check on what happened to him. I'm sure he had some kind of condition or something. The main point is that while we certainly miss him, we will go on. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, something tells me it didn't turn out that way. Let's hope this is the way to the main door, so I can let the Quinn in.
We'll find out in a moment. Let's make sure we check out every corner. Okay.
Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker.
Well, since the guy was clearly obsessed with Egypt.
There, the door. Let's hope I can open it from the inside.
Well, hold on. There's other stuff in here. I don't need to grab the berries and whatnot. But the chests...
Most of Ted's women repulse me, okay? They're like contestants on a housewife sim preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the hollow singer, she's different. She's always been nice to me. And I love her voice, which has been conspicuously silent since Grigori died. She doesn't speculate or gossip like the others. She knows something. I can tell. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
What was Grigori the voice?
Locked. But what about the main door?
What about the main door?
Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
Emergency exit initiated.
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
What's going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
This dude is a little full of himself, I think.
Oh, why are you dressed like Ted Pharaoh?
I am Pharaoh, renewed. My essence is the same as his. Across the years, across the generations, his soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is open, those secrets are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete, as he was. I will have everything I need to save our homeland, and, as Pharaoh did, the world.
Okay. I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
No one knows better than I who he was, who he is. Me. The Renewer, greatest of the ancestors, the man who saved the world. And you. You understand, Sobek. You are her, Pharaoh's harbinger, his assistant. Come, we will descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
Raymond?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this momentous, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
No.
Whoa. No. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
You will wear the proper attire to mark this moment.
Or what?
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
Fine. I'll wear your raiment.
Yeah, this guy's cuckoo. And we look stupid.
Excellent. Shall we proceed? Look at this place. The grandeur.
Pharaoh's domain. Simply breathtaking.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left his secrets. Let's go find them.
Your Magnificence, perhaps we should leave guards behind to cover our exit.
Looks like the emergency exit function unlocked this door, too.
Yeah, it's a bad sign to have all of these people here with weapons and whatnot, because it just tells me I'm going to have to fight my way out.
Pharaoh's visage, a monument to greatness.
Truly, my CO.
It's a monument to something, I'll give you that. I think this way might lead down.
Excellent. Remember every detail of his, Bohai, for posterity.
It will be its own chapter in your legacy. Quite a palace Pharaoh built for himself.
No less than
Wonder
he
if
deserved.
Pharaoh had a footbath in here. I've always wanted one of those.
There will be no further discussion of your feet, Bohai.
Brianna told me that Grigori hacked into restricted files and found out something awful. That
Oh,
Ted
boy.
murdered important people who worked on Zero Dawn. Did Ted punish Grigori? Kill him for discovering what he did? How could that be?
Because he was also crazy.
There wasn't a mark on Grigori's body. His heart just gave out.
Find anything interesting?
I can't make sense of it yet. So hey, this is weird.
Yeah, I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
Yeah.
Those certainly look threatening.
Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
No.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here!
It's just us then.
Terrific.
Happy to see me?
Alright, weak to fire. Am I not? Oh my god. Whoa! Hey now.
And now it's an angry flaming machine.
Brianna didn't wake up this morning.
Thanks.
Where's
gone.
Overseer Bohai?
Just
He has
like
decided
Grigori.
to return to the
And looking up at
surface.
the giant,
A wise choice. We can't
hideous
afford to
statue
lose
of
any more
Ted in the Great
diviners
Hall.
than necessary. So,
His
no more
eyes.
delays. We must
And I know
proceed.
now that he's watching. He's watching us all. He's always had power over us. I just never knew how much.
Did you discover some data?
Fragment. A testament to Ted's power.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all kinds of bad. You know there, Mr. CO? If you're in such a hurry, maybe you should just lead the way and rush ahead of everybody.
When I built this place, when its special systems were designed, I knew what I wanted. Protection, of course. An unlimited power source, that was a given. But also... control. Over every possible eventuality. After all, you never know what'll happen, especially when the human element is involved.
What did you find?
Trust me. You don't want to know.
I guess I don't.
No, you don't. So, I'm wondering if, however this plays out here, clearly we're not going to be cool with CO. So I wonder if Alva ends up joining us back at our base. Because I thought she would, from when we first encountered her, she just seemed like, okay, here's another side character to be part of our crew.
What is that?
Go sit in it, find out.
Attached to some kind of apparatus. I wonder what it does. An impressive setup. What is it for?
Go sit in it, find out.
CO, I don't know. My focus can't read the data here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her?
Well, no, but, text log, data corruption minimal. How can I explain to him that you can't really prove an organism has achieved immortality in a day, a week, or even a year? The question literally embodies the idiom, only time will tell. I have no idea how long his body will survive. All I know is that it will last a lot longer than mine. Uh-oh. As far as the therapy goes, we've graduated from 2 steps forward, 1 step back, to 2 steps forward, 1 step sideways. With each treatment, his cells regenerate more effectively. At this point, I don't think they're aging at all, but mutations keep popping up, and each one has to be treated individually. So far, my strategy of pharmaceutical whack-a-mole seems to be working, but for now, but for how long and with what side effects? The irony is, I've probably achieved more for the field in these last 2 years than the entire industry did in the last 20. But no one's around to appreciate it. Ted sure doesn't. These days, he doesn't seem to appreciate anything, somehow. So is this how all of the Zeniths are clearly still alive? Like it's the originals because now they've all basically gained immortality? I never thought Ted would actually do it. I assumed the whole thing was just to scare me, to keep me under control, to show what he might do might do to Kanya if I stepped out of line or screwed up his treatments. It certainly kept me motivated. What does it say about me, about us? There's so few of us left, and we're still keeping secrets from each other. Such terrible secrets. Well, things are unraveling in a bad way.
Scan the device, if you will.
Shut up. I'll get to it when I get to it. What are you guys doing?
Please, scan
You
the
did
device.
this for him? You put, like, off switches in everyone's heads?
Kenya, you mustn't judge me. I had no choice. If I said no, what would he do to us? What would he do to you? You're
Tell
my
me what
little
your focus
girl.
reveals about the
I
device.
was trying to keep you alive.
For what, Dad? Seriously, why? So we can be trapped in this underground nightmare? You know what we have to do. Please.
Did you find a recording, Aloy?
Scan the device, if you will.
I'll share it with you later.
Made a minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment. God knows what Ted will do to us if there isn't. The early results were so promising. No signs of aging, no cellular degeneration, but now... Oh, if only I had access to my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues, or my old liquor cabinet. Stop it. Got to stay positive. For Kenya.
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Pharaoh used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really? Could he still be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself. Everything he did was for a new beginning. For us, for the Quen. And for his true heir, me.
You know, I'm starting to think you're right. You do have a lot in common with Ted Pharaoh.
I knew you would see, in time. Let us continue. His secrets await.
Yeah.
Is that a small office? For a minor functionary, perhaps?
Boingy.
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco. A marvel. Even I can run it, and let's face it, I was always more of a visionary than an engineer. Which is why I had the foresight to insist on the inclusion of a very unique feature. Just in case anyone ever tries to steal my cheese, so to speak.
That's not frightening.
Look at all this equipment. We are getting closer to the heart of this place. I can feel it.
Reactor status weak. 50,844. Warning, structural integrity low, core vulnerable. Any disturbance may trigger safeguard protocol. Now, guess what's going to happen? We're going to discover safeguard protocol. And it's not going to be happy.
Break the door down.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it. Hurry! Break it open! Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea. Open that door!
Shut up! I'm looking forward to when I get to kill him.
The other side.
I'm going to leave the berries because I got a feeling there's going to be a fight and I'm going to need them.
A console. Maybe I can access Ted's files from here.
Yeah, I don't think we really want to be able to do that. I mean, we do, because otherwise we can't complete our objective.
Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Somtow's dead. Along with his kid. Found them on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life. And this is how they repaid me. By leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come. And I'll be here to greet them. Sometimes said my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time. And energy. Some test of the reactor can give me what I need to grow strong again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids.
So he and
They're gonna need
Elizabeth were an
my
item.
advice. My guidance. And then I won't
Oh,
be alone
good.
anymore.
Pharaoh's secrets. Are they here?
No, but he's here, and he's a monster.
The ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now.
You're gonna die!
At last, Pharaoh's legacy is mine.
And of course he's obsessed with Egyptian stuff. His name is Pharaoh.
Is that?
It's him.
Told you didn't want to go in there.
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Pharaoh has it rigged to melt down if...
Kill them too. No witnesses. Firing!
Pain subsiding.
Take care of that Outlander!
Oh, don't go in there.
Pharaoh rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run. Just what I needed.
Stop grabbing that.
Keep moving, okay?
Incoming fire! Hang in there!
There's so much smoke! I can barely breathe!
More soldiers, up ahead!
No choice!
Enemy spotted! For the court! No prisoners! Damn it!
These guys are done. Get moving!
I know. Just stay close.
Hurry, sire!
Come on!
Out of my way!
Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Okay. And... Ow. How exactly am I supposed to get out of here? Where am I supposed to go? Hopefully Alba can follow.
Trouble here! That hit her!
Much better.
What? Oh, you dick. Well, don't stop.
Are you okay?
What happened?
Everything bad.
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
Squished.
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
I see. You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No. No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing. Otherwise, I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
Well, you know I could kill them.
You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Success certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you.
Good
If it
man.
will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you. And report
Aha!
back on your efforts.
Fair
Deal.
enough.
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Alright, he turned out to be cool.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. Oh, and instead, I get to join you.
Glad to have you. But you're going to need a little help to reach our base. Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus, and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you back east as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow the truth, wherever it leads. I'll see you there.
Yeah.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we should have what we need to capture Hephaestus. But before I head to the ferry, maybe I should stop by Landfall. With the CO gone, maybe more Quen will be willing to talk.
In other
There's
words,
still that Tallneck nearby. I gotta change out of these clothes. I can't believe the CO made me play dress up.
I like that she just said that. Because it basically just reminded you to like, hey, you're not wearing your usual stuff, so you're probably going to want to change gear. Is this what I was wearing? No, this is what I was wearing. Perhaps I should put this outfit on. Some crazy looking stuff we're wearing. Let's save real quick. The only thing that's a bummer is we didn't actually see Pharaoh. I don't know if I could have if I tried to go into that. Wait a minute. Like if I tried to actually go into that room, I don't know if I would have actually encountered him, but I somehow doubt that. No, I don't think I found anything. Nah.
Hey, patrol went well, I take it? No doubt. No doubt.
return to base, but we're not going to do that yet. What is that? Survey drone. I'm just going to jump over to this area to see if there are indeed any. See, that might just be the rumor, though. No, it's an actual quest.
Could you spare a moment?
What do you want?
Ancestor, please. It's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you, but I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Just take me through it.
Apologies. My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my job to ensure the troops are armed and prepared for what's out there. And I've failed to do so. My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer has denied my request for a search party, and defying him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Oris has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
If I make my way up north, I'll look for your brother.
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain, with a hologram of San Francisco. Which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the ancestors to visit the city.
Speculated? So there was data on it they couldn't read?
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Oris. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of course.
Interesting. It's a level 30 mission. That's actually a ways up there. Another mission. We're actually going to travel back to the base.
How? There's no way we can find our way back home like this.
I promise
Hi.
you, we'll find a way home.
Harriam, we're never getting that gyro compass back. We're stuck here. For good.
The ancestor reborn.
Hi.
May we be led to truth.
Just, Aloy, what's this I hear about you never going back home?
Our navigational ships.
They're all gone. Destroyed by storms and reefs, and with them the one instrument we need to guide us across the ocean.
There is one ship that might still hold a working gyro compass.
But it's beyond our reach, beached on an island surrounded by deadly currents. No compass, no way home, no way back to those we should have never left behind in the first place.
Christia.
All right, speak.
You mentioned you left someone behind?
My wife, Meandra. She works the field in the Great Delta. When I was chosen for this mission, she begged me not to come. She was scared I wouldn't return. And like always, she was right. I left without saying goodbye, and now I won't ever see her again.
Okay, and you are?
So you two are soldiers?
Navigators, actually. I'm Harriam, and this is Christia.
So you two know how to use this instrument?
The gyro compass. Only I know how to read it. The diviners trained me. Harriam was chosen to memorize the charts found in the legacy.
So you can't navigate the fleet without each other?
It is the Quen way. The greater the knowledge held by one person alone, the greater the risk it'll be used against the Empire, should we be captured by our enemies.
Your tribe sure is cautious.
Well.
So what is this gyro compass you're looking for?
It's a device used by the ancestors to help pinpoint a ship's location, but it only works if the readings are compared to a chart.
How'd you get your hands on something like that?
I guess it's safe to tell you, since you carry the gift of the ancestors. The diviners found them on ancient vessels back in our homeland, and modified them so we could use them on our ships. Without them, we're at the mercy of the seas.
You said what you need is on a ship somewhere.
Yes. The ship we were stationed on. The night we approached landfall, a sudden squall hit the fleet. While some ships managed to find safe harbor here, ours ran aground. The crew abandoned ship, hoping the ocean would spare us.
I thought we'd drown for sure. Thank the ancestors, we somehow got washed up on a beach southwest of here. Scouts found us and brought us to landfall. Not that it matters. The only ship with a gyro compass is grounded and surrounded by deadly currents.
Maybe I can help.
Not unless you can fly.
I can't do that. But if I find a way, I'll come back.
She's an ancestor reborn. Maybe she really can help.
I will not let myself hope just yet, but I thank you for your kindness.
You're welcome. All right. Okay, I'm actually gonna... Wait, where was the name of Pharaoh's tomb? I had two options to go in. So I'm not sure how the other one would have ended up, but... Okay, so...
Don't think I can get to that ship. At least, not now.
Yeah, we don't have whatever other item is going to be required. Alright, so let's hop over to our base. So we still have areas to explore here. There's this whole area here that we haven't really gone through, but if that's all water, which it could be, I don't really know. Yeah, there's still a ton of places that are left to explore, so alright, let's travel on home. See how Alva is adjusting. Any rumors? Anything I should know about?
I see you, champion. Sit. A squad of young ones recently returned to Scalding Spear, our main settlement just west of here. Apparently, they lost a soldier to machines during a training mission in No Man's Land. Just goes to show that the wilds can be just as dangerous to the east as they are here. Be careful out there.
Will do.
Okay.
I get the feeling that might be Sikora's squad. I should check up on her when I can.
Okay, and also... Okay, so that's something that did this give us extra berries? Something did. This was the outfit I was wearing. Civics raiment. Yeah, that outfit's no bueno. Yo, what's up, Greeno? What are you up to, dude? All right, always good to have that. That's a defense. Right on, dude. Yeah, this is the excitement of my Friday night. Just playing video games. Which is fine because the last few weeks I've been so frickin' busy that I don't mind having time to just kind of chill. All right.
This Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah, a very angry one.
As like my Uncle Laurent. Man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you messed with his forge.
You're gonna track vocals tomorrow. Nice. Are you are your shows kind of in the same areas, or are you getting booked at some new spots?
Welcome back.
Hi, Gaia.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Great.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
Great.
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of two operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay.
Great, we gotta convince
It looks
Beta.
like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, You better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Wonderful. Matt saying, all in Jersey. The Artist in the Jungle is a place in Elizabeth I've never been to, though. Yeah, I don't know where that is. I wonder if there's that spot, the litter box. I wonder if they'll do any kind of like hip hop stuff there. They seem to be kind of open to doing anything. But I mean, either way, it's always good to have a new place to play. All right, hold on. I have a new.
Drone's reconnected now.
Good choice.
Yeah, I'm talking to the dudes at the litter box to set up a show. Looking to get us up there with controller and spirit flaw. But they definitely seem pretty down to do all kinds of stuff.
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Oh, we'll just rough her up.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever.
Yeah, Asbury's cool. I don't know any spots particularly for hip hop, but I mean, there's a million places in the area, so I mean, clearly. All right, find your courage.
The only way we can end the risk of that happening is by stopping the Zeniths for good. And in order to do that, we have to get Hephaestus. The Zeniths are a threat to everyone, Beta, not just you. So find your courage. That's easy for you to say. You still have no idea what they're capable of. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Oh, she sucks.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
There's got to be something. Their voices aren't even 100% identical. Like, Beta's voice is a little more high-pitched.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having a strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way.
That's right, guilt her into it. Yeah!
You're right. I'll only be safe from them when we succeed. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'll kill you, don't worry.
Okay. Promise?
Yes, I'll pull a bolt through your forehead before they take you away.
I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
Good, because I got stuff to do.
I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Okay, we are not ready for that. Wait, new quest?
Maybe we can look at it together later. Have a conversation about it.
Like that.
Oh, Alva. Hello.
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a
Yeah,
time?
calm down.
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall. Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
Of course there is.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
We grew up very differently. But sometimes different is good.
Yes, of course.
I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
Have you spoken with Zoe at all?
A little bit, but I did hear her singing with Varl not too long ago. I don't think they noticed.
Varl's singing.
So free when she did it. Like every emotion she had was taking flight in song. And she looked happier because of it. I felt so dull and nervous in comparison.
You should ask Zoe to teach you sometime. About Utaru music.
Maybe.
Okay, most of these conversations are going to be kind of not that super important. So I'm just going to hit a couple key things about the Zenith and the Quinn, and then we're going to move on.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
Damn it.
Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Song Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
It's interesting because we have picked up bits and pieces of information from these different data entries that are spread out. And Nikita and Song, we've gotten information from about both of them, like a little communication. So we are familiar enough with them. I couldn't off the top of my head tell you exactly what they were all about, but
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy. And many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire. Like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
so a friend of mine and I were talking about how rad it would be if there was a series, like a live action series for this game. Because you couldn't encapsulate even one of these games just into a movie. There's too much there. But if you had like a 8 to 10 episode series, like you can probably get like 2 or 3 seasons out of the 2 games that have happened so far. The only thing is it would cost an arm and a leg, because to do it right, you got to have like really good effects. You got to have really good CGI that's not going to look goofy. The costuming, everything is going to be like wild looking, but it would be really, really cool.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us.
Yeah, that's what they really thought about Faro.
Perilous the journey would be.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened with Faro.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principal diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
Me too.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right.
Well, as long as he's not going to be doing anything to mess with us.
The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
Sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that.
That was a whole lot of head and hand motion there. Alright, so what's with the
You mentioned
quest?
there was something you needed help with?
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor. So the legacy tells us, anyway, if we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Where is the Great Delta going to be located?
So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
I should go.
Of course. Before you do, is everything all right? It sounded like there was an issue with Beta and the mission.
Not anymore. We just needed to talk some things through.
To understand one another is to embrace truth.
Yep.
And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
Okay. We still have stuff that we got to do. So I'm going to do one more side quest. And that will be this one here, the second verse. Grano says, these games with the cinematic scenes are conflicting. When I play, part of me wants to skip, but I don't because I don't want to miss anything. Yeah, like, I don't mind the cinematics and whatnot, like, you know, especially when it's, like, giving, like, this game in particular is really good with, like, telling the story. So, like, I very much enjoy all the background information and all the, you know, the world building that comes with the big storytelling. But I do get a little distracted with, like, the highly animated body language that some of the characters have. You know, like, it doesn't take away from it, but it's like, you know, we don't all talk by dipping our heads around as much as a lot of these people do. All right, so we're gonna do the second verse, and we're gonna have to fast travel somewhere.
Felt cold enough for a snow.
Whee! Another rumor. All right, spill it.
Sit with me, Outlander. I've got something.
Okay. Tell me.
If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know. Ancient tunnel, huh? Might be a good idea to take a look around if I'm in the area.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
So another interesting point about that, actually. There were a bunch of spots on the map where there were missions where, like, or areas at least, where I could go to, but I was missing something to continue further on. And I'm wondering if that was the ability to destroy those metal flowers, because that's what it seems to me like that's what would make the most sense, because there's not really anything else that I can think of that would have been affected. The high turning. I don't remember what the high turning is. Oh. Oh, good, rebels.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
Ow.
Burning through ammo quickly!
Damn it. I shot him in the ass and he fell right over. Am I using the arrows I want? Yes. Oh. Damn it. No, you won't. Damn it. Why did I do that? Man, there's a ton of you hanging out here. What is the deal?
You'd better duck and heal.
We have to rally!
You have to die is what you have to do. Okay, it's just out there on a rampage. Okay, now I have to go that way. All right.
Aloy, it's Kutalo. I've heard a strange report about a missing soldier from Tide's Reach, a lowland village on the western coast. With the marshals spread thin, there's no one to investigate. Consider it.
I'll try to stop by.
All right, so can we cut down on the random rebel attacks, please? Wait a minute.
I might want to take another look around. See if I can find anything else.
What, there's something over here I missed before? How about I just go in the direction of what I was supposed to be heading to in the first place, and then for some reason goofed up and went the wrong way.
This must be the shrine for the land god Do. Must be past those vines.
As I was saying, places I couldn't get past because of the metal flowers and the vines. There we go.
There, up on that ledge. Gotta climb up to that land god. Gotta repair the data I have on. It looks like this one's been here for a while. I won't be able to install the reboot code with these vines in the way. But where there's vines, there's a metal flower. I just have to find it. There, the flower. If I can deactivate it, the land god will be free from the vines. But I'll have to find a way up there.
Alright, I can take a hint.
Be careful not to let this stain my hands.
So this is going to be all about metal flowers.
Should be able to access that cave now. Treadwing carcass. It must have dropped the flowers and then crashed.
I hear green shine, but I don't see it.
Looks like I can climb up the side of the cliff. Might help me get to that metal flower.
Voila!
Now I just need to get rid of these vines. That's better. Time to get this code installed.
Stab it in the face.
This'll help you get better. One down, 2 to go. Zoe, you there?
I'm here, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter.
How is he getting down?
Told the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth, and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
Really? Listen, I'm not battling you guys over and over and over again. Sometimes people gotta fight their own fights. Aloy can't do it all for them. So wait, there's nothing... Sure there is. This one. This one's gonna be the biggest hike. And I'm not sure when I've been out here. I don't think I need fox fur or anything like that. But if I see a bighorn sheep, it's dead. Or a squirrel. I probably didn't need to use that arrow. Oh man, I don't need mutton. Alright, hold on. There's a black box over here. That's actually going to be way further away than it appears. So we're just going to ignore that for now. Oh, those black boxes. Greedo says, mutton. I don't know how many people are going to get that reference, but speaking of which, did you see the meme that was going around of whoop, I didn't mean to use that arrow, damn it. It's old dudes coming like claiming to come out of Mosh retirement, and it's the Mango Bounds, but he's wearing a Hatebreed hoodie. It's so funny. No, not fire. Not explosive.
There. One of the land god shrines. Zoe said this one sank in a nearby lake. The land god must be down there somewhere. Time for a swim.
And now I can actually access it because I can swim. Oh, there's something in the water.
We better stay away from that snap maw. I think the land god is underneath that rubble.
If that was a knock, come on in.
I need to get to that land god so I can install the
Karina, I'll text it to you. There's actually two that go hand in hand. They're both freaking hysterical. But yeah, I'll text it to you as soon as I wrap this up. Actually, before I'll do it now because otherwise I'm going to forget. All right, hold on a second. Yeah, dude, you'll love these. These are great. Get back in the seaweed. Stealth kelp. Those are good, right? I sent them to my brother too. He was dying. All right, move along.
That should do it.
Back in the stealth kelp. I don't think I need an owl. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's surface, please, and get the hell away from the snap maw.
Another land god dealt with. Hey, Zoe?
Aloy, how goes it?
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate So in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers. When I was 12, I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the sage garden.
Ooh.
How'd that go?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again, plowing the fields in the afternoon sun.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay. I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
Yeah, sheep hide. That's what I needed. And I'm just gonna keep killing. Because I honestly don't know what else is gonna be needed. Like every time I think I don't need to collect stuff from a certain animal anymore, it's like, oh well, you still need, you know, like Jay Wishbone and Boar Tusk. The hell, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. If I had a long journey, I would hop on one of those machines, but not necessary. Okay, and I have not been out here at all, apparently. What, are there more burrowers out here? Yep. Hello. What? Don't you throw a rock at me. Rude. God, I was just trying to kill him. I don't know why you had to be such a jerk about it. Sorry, raccoon. But you might also be on the menu. I don't know. Aloy just kills everything that crosses her path. That's some big noise.
Two dead Utaru. And the land god shrine. So said this one broke down amidst a herd of machines. I better be careful.
Yeah, probably.
There's the land god. But I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code.
And Ravagers are a lot of fun, but thankfully he's only level 20, so...
Machine was born for the cold.
Oh, was it weak to acid? Yeah. Oh, you opened yourself up. God damn it. Alright, one machine down. I think there was another one over there, but I don't know how close it was. I'm on a mutton hunt. Oh, pristine skull, even better. Uh-oh. Hold on.
Can't shoot me if it doesn't have a power cell.
I'm also not real concerned with scroungers. They don't really scare me.
I think that's all the machines. Time to install this code on that land god.
As soon as I collect all the machine parts and stuff like that. Small engine core, I definitely needed that. You better run, Fox. I've been killing a lot of your friends.
Uh-oh. Stormbird.
Terrific. And it's a level 30, so he'll be a lot of fun to deal with. Really? Damn it. Trying to get to your chest. Like that. Get out of here, oversized turkey. Out of ammo. Don't stay there, Aloy. That's not a good spot to be. Damn it. Ah, damn it. Nice, that's what I wanted to hit. Wow. Not at all what I meant. Why is my aim suddenly so bad? Like, I don't know if it's the outfit that I'm wearing. He's right above me. You bastard, I knew it.
Okay, let's get this code installed on that land god.
Okay, is that it? Are we all good now?
Let's try this again. Nice and easy. That's the last land god.
Alright.
So, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Aloy.
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away. It was the season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts. The best was my first bow, made of yew, strung by my father.
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did. When you can, meet me at Plainsong, and we'll send out the reboot signal. I've delivered the code to all the land gods, save one. Only La is left. I'm here with her, just east of the main village.
Okay, I'll get there as soon as I can.
Okay, actually, we can just... Or maybe not. I thought we could just jump over there, but... Hi. So now all of this rot should be cleared up as soon as the land gods are all fixed. Or maybe not. Maybe this doesn't get fixed until Hephaestus. Maybe that's what it is. Until we get Hephaestus figured out.
Zoe's back. Aloy, you made it. All of the land gods have been updated. Now to send out the reboot signal. They're safe. See? What does this mean? A new beginning. Gaia told me this would happen. To all of them. Do, T, So, and the rest. She called it a reboot sequence. But I didn't think it would be so beautiful. Soon the land gods will return to tilling the soil as they once did.
Zoe, the chorus wants a word.
Of course they do.
Do you want me to come?
No need. I'll just tell them that our lands will soon bloom again. Who are they to argue? Find me later, and I'll tell you how it went.
Good luck. Once again.
And now we're all gonna sing the song of the plains. This is indeed a strange world we live in. All right. Hello. All right, so that'll be it for now, for the evening. Gonna run out, grab some food and stuff, and call it an evening. I got AEW to watch tonight, and some chilling to do. So, Greeno, good to see you popping in here, dude. If I don't talk to you throughout the weekend, then I hope that your upcoming shows go well and that your recording goes perfect. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the game. Hope everybody out there is staying safe and healthy and remaining smart instead of scared of these crazy times that we're living in. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button, and do all that YouTube stuff. And until the next one, as always, peace.